Okay, guys, I'm here today to teach you guys how to get a free top 4 or even potentially a top 2 from a spatula. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, spatula is really, really strong. Actually, even broken in this patch, right? So if you haven't seen it yet, then I guess you'll see it today, but it's just true damage spat. Like when you get a spat, you want to angle true damage, and it's literally the lowest average placement with the highest percent top 4 and the highest win rate. This shit is giga broken, and you're like, okay, why is it so good? It's because it allows you to give a your forecast chosen true damage, and it's really easy to play the true damage units because they're really good. And on top of that, you also get to play Super Fan slotted in naturally into this comp. So you only need one item for your forecast chosen because one of the items is Super Fan and the other item is True Damage Spat. Super consistent, really easy to execute, and probably the best comp on this patch. Okay, so if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you have no idea like how to play this, let me just show you what it should look like. TFT team builder. Let's go to a team builder real quick, okay? And what it should look like is, let's say you get a true damage spat. Let's say you get a special off carousel. You should aim a special off carousel, by the way, if if you see a special on carousel. This is basically a guaranteed top 4. What you do here is obviously we need to play the true damage Akali, but really it's the super fan package because the true damages are, sorry, let me sort by cost. The true damages are Kennen and Echo, which is already half of your super fan sentinel package, right? So then you're like, oh, you might as well just add Lilia, right? And then you might as well add the Nico. Where's Nico here? And this is super fan. This gives you super fan and true damage, right? Let's just like take out Akali for now. This is like your super fan true damage package, and you're like, oh, I might as well add KDA, right? So let's like add KDA here, which is the Ari. Where's Ari here? And you're just like, oh, this is like all of a sudden this is KDA. This is your like base package. Every single game, and this could be any KDA unit, but usually it's Ari because Ari is the best. But it could be like Eve to pair with Kiana late game or whatever for CC. Let's say you don't have Ari, but whatever. Let's go past that. Okay, so we're playing this, and then we're like, oh, we have 3 true damage, and then this is 4 true damage. We get the Akali, we get the Akali, right? This is 4 true damage, and then you get a chosen here. Level 8, let's like use like level 8 chosen. Ideally, it's Caitlyn because that pairs with Senna. Okay, Senna is the other true damage unit, right? And Caitlyn is the best. This makes Caitlyn the best user of the true damage spat, but it could literally be like any 4 cost carry, like actually any 4 cost carry. Like maybe okay, like literally any of them. Like Ari, very good. Kali's already true damage. Caitlyn, very good. Ezreal, very good. Karthus is probably playable. Poppy, okay, probably maybe not Poppy, but like Viego probably is very good. Zed is very good, and then TF is like maybe like an iffy, but probably could be worse. Okay, so this is your basic package. This is 4 true damage. Okay, and then you put the true damage spat, and then she has super fan, so it's like really insane. So it's like it looks like this, and then you have rebuff. where's the red buff? Where's the red buff? You have like red buff, and it gets like a Shojin. You put your tank out into the Echo. It's really simple. Where did Nico go? It's really simple. You put the other items on items on Akali. It could be like a Hodge, GSIE, and then actually there is a tech. There's like a giga high elo tech going around, where you play Hodge Trinity blue buff, and Akali can be second row, and she will just spam her ability from the second row in a very safe spot. But actually, I haven't gotten to play the tech yet, so I can't really teach it right now. But shout out to Kai Wang for the tech. Okay, guys. He's like he's like top 10 right now. So that's a tech you can pursue if you have Trinity Hodge blue buff. But anyways, you can even like itemize Ari with leftovers. But really, at the end of the day, you're gonna cap out with the Kiana, right? And then this is 6 true damage, right? Assuming we have true damage like a Kali or something. But let's say we have chosen Caitlyn, in which case we are missing. Who are we missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 6. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong Akali. Yeah, this is the wrong Akali. Sorry, is this Akali? Is this Akali? There should be 6. Okay, and this is 6 true damage, and this is like giga cap. This is like insane. And then it's like you can literally achieve this on 8 even if you want to drop the KDA to play 6 true damage. But you just go 9 and you just play this, okay? And it's like really easy, really simple, and you don't touch this board. You just end with KDA Super Fan, okay, as a default. Maybe if you're like Giga Rich, you replace everything with 2-star legendary, like 2-star Alawi, 2-star Yorick, whatever. But this is like Giga, okay? And it's really easy to play, okay? So let me show you an example, because obviously seeing is believing. And in this game, I am angling Lux. Lux is a bit off meta currently, but I was playing Lux, for fun. I had the Artifact Anvil. I was looking for it was Artifact Galaxy. I was looking for Sniper's Focus Lux. Slammed an Archangel, and I took an Artifact for also looking for Sniper's Focus, and then I got a Spatula. Okay, so the instant I get the Spatula, I'm thinking, oh, it's true damage spat, right? Because it's the best spatula in the game, right? Other good spatulas could be like Pentakill spat, KDA spat, but true damage spat is the best spatula in the game. And if you have watched my Riven guide, you know that the 8-bit Riven, the 3-star Riven is the top 4 condition, but the 8-bit spat is the first condition, right? So spatula very good, but yeah, we just immediately slammed true damage, and now we already have the super fan package. Now you're just gonna see me just play towards this true damage package, and the Archangel is gonna end up on like Ari or something, right? That's like the current game plan. Okay. So you can see me. We open up the team planner. You just click on all the true damage units, and then you click on the super fans. You click on Echo. you click on Caitlyn, right? Just make sure you don't miss a Senna, right? That kind of stuff. And then you like ask yourself, okay, what do we need to go in next? It's probably just gonna be the Seraphine, right? And then for augments, I mean, we don't need we don't need rolling for days. We're not trying to keep streak or anything. Probably reroll 1, probably reroll 2. Tiny Titan's probably acceptable, right? Not even that bad. Sorry, let's fast forward a bit. Okay, I don't like keepers, so it's probably just Tiny Titans are teaming up. I'm pretty sure it's just Tiny Titans. So we took Tiny Titans, and then we get the Artifact Anvil, and then Artifact Anvil choice. We can go through this, but I'm lazy. I don't want to do Shroud or Zephyr. Although if you want to sweat it out a bit, you can do Shroud and Zephyr. There's no problem with those. Aegis does have extremely good stats. Banshee is mostly for melee carries, so I take Aegis. That way we can buff the entire team. Very good support item. I think it's probably considered one of the best. Yeah, probably one of the best, if not the best. So we just take Aegis. And just make sure to Aegis everyone. And I put on Nico for now just to stack items, but just know that Nico as main tank is suspicious. Going into the mid-late game, a Nico 2 is a lot worse than Echo 2, in my opinion. Okay, so if you might have your own opinion, feel free to keep playing Nico. But I think Echo with Diamond Hands is a lot better. Echo with Steadfast, as you know, actual tank item Steadfast. Like, look at this. Echo just stunned and healed to full. What is Nico doing? Like, nothing, pretty much. She shielded for less, and then did like negligible damage. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just try and stack Echo eventually, but obviously we're gonna play the Nico until we can replace. You're probably not gonna replace until that's like far off in the future when you're replacing Nico. Okay, you don't want to like replace now. Like if you have a Nico pair, you don't want to sell like Nico pair for fun, right? So let's fast forward a bit. We get to Carousel here, and we're thinking we have what? We have an open cloak. Yeah, we have an open cloak, and that's it. Okay. So not much to really go on here. And sorry, we hit a Kaisa Chosen Shop. It's just better than the Annie, right? Just straight up better than Annie. So just sell Annie. And you can see the true damage spat on this Kaisa is popping off, and I don't even have for true damage yet. So I have open cloak here. I'm last pick. Pretty much can't get anything I want, but to stay flexible, we'll take crit. Oh, we got crit, right? And you want to play towards the best line, okay? So it's not that we will only play Caitlyn, but the best line is Caitlyn true damage, so we should angle Caitlyn, okay? And angling Caitlyn means looking for like IE, looking for red buff as her third item, right? Because one of them is going to be super fan, one of them is just going to be Shojin, the super fan item. But it doesn't have to be Caitlyn. But we would like to play for Caitlyn, okay? And then the Archangel is just going to be yeah, just left over for Ari or something. It'll be fine, right? This just super fan. This true damage spell is so broken. Whatever we play, it'll be fine, right? So here I'm just trying to figure out what to play here. I mean, you could just Nothing really looks good here. Maybe yeah, I mean it'd be nice if we hit a center or something, but it's fine. Like this board is already good because of the true damage spat, right? Wait, I tried playing a Viego. I'm not sure if he did anything. Let me watch. I'm not sure if Viego did anything. Oh no, he's decent. He just increased damage by 10%. Not bad. So yeah, we're just slowly making our way towards level 7, which we actually hit level 7 here. And then we're just going to 4-2 it. Okay, remember this strategy revolves around 4 cost carry, getting 6 true damage as a cap, and getting 4 cost carry. Okay, and we hit the center. This is 4. And then we're gonna send it next turn. Okay, and you might be thinking, okay, why don't we send it this turn? It's because we're off interval. I know we're on a 3 streak, but if I send it this turn, we're minus 4 gold because we're off interval. Minus more than 4 gold, minus 9 gold because we're not making 5 gold interest. And we don't have enough money to hit, right? I don't think we have enough money to hit. And then I had so many cloaks. It was a full AP lobby, I think. So I was like, oh, I'm down to make a declaw. Pretty self-explanatory. And then we are holding extra Nico on bench to remake Nico so I can shift the actual tank items onto Echo, right? Actual tank items being like Diamond Hands and the Steadfast Heart, right? And against this guy, if I had sent it on 4, if I had sent it on 4 in an attempt to keep streak, I would have lost this KO reroll for sure. Right? I'm pretty sure I can't beat this KO reroll or what? Like it's not close? Yeah, I don't think it's close. Like yeah, I would. Yeah, there's no way, right? So okay, we 4-2 it. Okay. So the way we 4-2 is just open soul chosen, you level, you start rolling, hold units that are relevant to your comp, which is in your team planner, right? You should team planner all their true damage. Pick your augment fast. That's just blinked out, right? I'm playing true damage. It's just blinked out. And then sell roll by the echo, right? Oh, hey, but oh, that's awkward. That's why you need to put it in the team planner, right? Because hey, yo, missed echo here. That's not good. And then you take the first playable 4 cost chosen. Okay, so this guy is playable, right? How do you know it's playable? Well, we have a true damage spat, so it's broken with everything, and we just put the true damage spat on him, and then look to make a third Z item that's flexible, because you know we don't want we want to use Z, but we don't want to end Z. Okay, very important distinction. We want to use Z, but not end Z. Okay, and I could have tried to. I think I could have tried to play the Yasuo over the Alawi here. You'll notice a lot of times when you're playing this comp that when you're playing this comp, it's very hard to fit like random York, random Alawi. In fact, I don't think you can fit random York, random Alawi. Like I'm pretty sure Yasuo here for 6 damage is probably better, because if we don't, then we're just random. We're just sitting on 5 true damage, right? Which is probably not ideal. We can't take out super fan. We can't take out the true damage, right? Unless you want me to, unless we take out this Senna for something here. We could take Senna out for something here, but it's a bit inefficient because we need the Senna anyways when we hit the Kiana and we're playing 6 true damage. It's a little bit sus, right? I'm holding the Nico remake and I'm like, fuck it, let me just remake Nico now. It's definitely fine, I think. You can get support item. This is probably just better straight up, right? I think it's just better straight up and it's better scaling. So good Nico remake. And then with this, you're trying to go 9. Okay, why are we trying to go 9? We're trying to hit the Kiana to cap out. Okay, 6 true damage caps out with the 4 cost chosen and a Kali 2, Kiana 2. Okay, this is your default top 2. Okay, you can achieve this. You're top 2. Okay, and you can observe these fights on how this true damage Z is doing. By the way, he actually has no items, by the way. One of them is super fan and one of them is a spatula. So this man has no items, and I'm playing against a TF2 disco board. And look how we are look at how we're going. Like remember, I don't even have 6 true damage in. I'm playing the Alawi over Yasuo, by the way. I think if I were to play this again, I would actually just play the Yasuo, like low key, and then so Alawi York make 20. And like look, I lost by 2. Right? Lose by 1, lose by 2. That means you're stable. Okay, so if you're stable, you don't want to open soul Z and roll, right? Because you're just going to side grade. What you want to do is push levels. When you're stable, you want to push levels. Make econ, push levels. If you're not stable, that means you need to roll to fix your board. And if you're going to roll, then you sell the Z. Okay, and then when do we roll and sell? It'll be like the 4-5 interval, the 5-1 interval. Okay, after carousel and after creep round is usually your timings to roll and fix your board. In terms of items here, I'm just making a Hodge. 3 cost Hodge makes sense. You're just making Z items is fine, right? Because it can end up on a Kali, and then we can sell Z, look for like Kaylin or Ezreal or whatever, right? Any upgrade to Z. The reason why we can't end Zed is because he's a melee carry, and melee carries in the late game suffer the issue of being melee, so they just get shafted, right? Usually speaking, they get shafted unless they are just like 1v9, Riven 3, Yone 3, whatever. But yeah, we would like to ideally end Caitlyn. Like Caitlyn's safer, consistent, right? Melee carry sucks. Okay, and then I do end up taking out this Kali. I'm like, this can't be worth. Because 3 KDA is very good. And 6 damage is very good. So probably you should be playing one of those instead of playing random legendary. We can play the legend. We can try and play the random legendaries on 9. But probably not because they probably wanted 3 KDA and then 6 true damage. Look at this. I don't know if you guys were watching. I literally beat Jack's reroll with a 5 true damage Zen without any crowd diver, by the way. Like, that's how crazy this spat. I'm telling you, like, true damage spat is broken, and this is how. Okay, and I know I blinked out, right? But if I had 6 true damage, I would have won that fight too, right? So we need to sell. Okay, so it's gonna look a little bit crazy. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" But we're gonna sell. Oh, I should have sold York and Alawi. We need to sell York and Alawi in order to go 9, right? So I think 3 KDA here is fine. I think 6 damage here is also fine. I think it's hard to figure out what is better because Yasuo is a -1 unit, but Kai'Sa is also a -1 unit. So it's kind of hard to figure out what's better here. But my gut tells me it's probably 6 true damage, just so you can kill units, just so Zed can kill units, and then we just add in KDA. We just add in KDA on 9, right? So yeah, I should have sold these York and Alawi like 10 years ago to make econ. Don't get baited. Just play the super fan KDA board with true damage. Like just don't get baited. Like this is already like. You're just making the board worse if you're trying to fit in the Alawi and the York. And if you watch this fight here, it's actually insane. I beat any 3, and this is not my final board. Okay, I beat any 3. This is not my final board. Right, and the rest of this soothsayer, like, surely I saw Alawi York here. Please, man. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much smooth sailing from here. Like, what's the plan? You just go 9, looking for Kiana to replace Yasuo. You're gonna add KDA, which is this Kai'Sa. You're gonna replace this Senna. Maybe replace the Senna. Actually, AP might just end up on Senna. I was thinking like, oh, it's gonna end up on Ari, but actually, since we have blinked out, probably just ends up on Senna. Unless you think that Senna remake into like an AP user. Honestly, not sure. I mean, we could remake Senna if somehow we end up with AP chosen, forecast AP chosen like Ari, and then we true damage spat the Ari. But it's probably unlikely because the super fan Ari item is a death cap. That's what I was thinking at this moment. Like if I sell Zed and I hit the Ari, then do I like what do I do with items here? And then we're just gonna level probably 5 to it to level 9. And then for items, we are just looking for Akali items is one thing. And red buff is another. Red buff is extremely good right now, and it's heal cut. We don't have heal cut. And it's also a Kaylin item. Oh, we got red buff, and then just BT Akali, easy. So we just red buff the Senna, right? If we could play her / sell her, and just BT Akali. That's a future Akali item. And then now we're thinking like, oh, it could be like BT Hodge Akali, and then true damage spat red buff Caitlyn, right? Remember that Caitlyn is the best holder of true damage spat. And Zed is extremely good, but we don't want to end Zed because he's a melee carry, like you just saw. He kind of got clapped sprinting towards the enemy team, but it's fine. And then we just go 9 when we can spike. And in this case, it's probably not a 5-2. I'm still stable, right? Only lost by 2 units. I'm probably gonna 5-5 it out, right? Down to greed 2 rounds, right? Why is greeding rounds important? Because it gives us another 10 gold to roll. Actually, I just said fuck it. I don't want to greed. But honestly, I could have sacked 2 there. Okay, I was very healthy. I could have sacked 2 there. Leveling now is kind of like playing for 4th. Okay, sacking 2 is like playing for 1st. So if you're in a position where your top 4 is already secured, you should try and play for higher placement. I do think I should probably just sack 2. I'm just like, honestly, I'm kind of chicken. I bought forward a lot of games recently somehow, so I'm playing kind of chicken. But yeah, you should definitely play to cap out if you are in this position. Okay. Remember, if you're stable, you should try and be more greedy. And if you're dying, then you need to get stronger faster. Okay. Yeah, I was not dying. And then I just like leveled without rolling. Like it was so awkward, right? I leveled without rolling. But yeah, it's fine. This actually might be a 3 KDA diff, low key. Low key, this is looking like a 3 KDA diff, right? So honestly, Level's not even bad, but I should have rolled, I think. Like, why am I mean, I should just roll, right? Just looking for the Kiana. I'm probably thinking, like, level sit, play 3 KDA, and then sell Zed on 6-1 is probably the plan. That's probably the plan. So, yeah, I mean, level there, honestly, not even bad. Low-key. It actually was kind of a diff, KDA diff. Honestly, I'm confused. I don't know how to play this game. Let's be honest. I'm just making these videos. It's like the blind leading the blind out here. Like, I might be GM right now, but I have no idea what I'm doing, right? You guys also have no idea what you're doing, so you just hope that, you know, you just hope that I know what I'm doing, but actually I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sometimes lucky, okay? So yeah, but anyways, this is how you play with true damage spat. And then on the carousel, we're just gonna finish. We're gonna get an Akali item, right? Again, I think I'm beating Jax here. It's actually kind of insane. I know it's a clone, but like, man, this true damage shit is not balanced. If you get a spat, you should always angle true damage if you can. Super easy to play, super high cap, low skill, high reward, basically. Okay, all you have to do is just make a true damage spat. And then on carousel, I'm just taking like I'm just thinking I just want a Akali item, so it just ends up being a Last Whisper over this Runons, right? Is there an argument to pick up the Kaylin? Not really. It's got Runons, I guess. Yeah, no. Yep, we just Last Whisper for this, and then this Viego's not better than Zed, right? It's pretty equivalent. Pretty sure Viego. I think Zed's probably better than the thing. I'm like thinking like, oh, do I stack the Senna or do I just put on Akali? I'm pretty sure I just put on Akali. It's not guaranteed that we sell this Senna because depending on the forecast chosen we get, I don't know if I want to take the items off Senna. I'm pretty sure I do want to take the items off Senna, like 90% sure. But sometimes you don't. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then we don't watch these, but we just win every fight because true damage spat is broken, and then we 6-1. Okay, so we're getting to the point where the Zed probably can't get us a first. So we need to find a way to get a first here. Right now, you see we're starting to lose. And Zed is pretty good against Jax because single target damage, but like we can't cap out with his Zed because I can't even fit in Crowd Diver. I need a Kali, I need Kiana and like a 4 cost backliner, and then if we're on 9, you can greed for the best chosen possible. So I open Zed here, and so okay, so we look at this Caitlyn. Rapid Fire Caitlyn is known to be worse than Apex Caitlyn. Why? Because if you play Rapid Fire Caitlyn here, you need to somehow fit an 8-bit, but you really don't want to fit in an 8-bit. You don't want to play Corki. You don't want to play Garen, right? None of these units do anything. You don't want to play Riven. Those are all -1 fonts, okay? And then you might be thinking, oh, why not play Caitlyn and Illusion? You have no space. Well, you have one slot is KDA, one slot is true damage, 6 true damage. This is the Kiana slot. This is the Ari slot, right? You can't fit 4 Rapid Fire. You can't fit Illusion, right? So then what do? Oh, do you drop 6 true damage? Okay, that's troll, right? There's no way you drop 6 true damage to play fucking like Lucian plus like Jazz or something like this. That does not sound good at all, right? So if you're in a position to skip and greed, you should. So I'm 50 gold still. We do not want to take this Caitlyn, okay? This Ezreal is the same thing. It's hard steal. It's not big shot. Okay, I want big shot. Otherwise, I have to play a Kaisa instead of the Ari. And then the heart steal is like completely worthless because I can't play a heart steal. Like this, like how can I fit the can again? We're stuck with the 1 slot is KDA, 1 slot is 6 true damage. I can't play it, right? So if we can greed, we should greed. Like if I have to take it, I will take it. This is totally fine on 8. But if we're in a position to play for first, we're just not gonna take these, right? Just don't take these, okay? And then I mean, we can never play Sona. I should just sell Sona, right? All the slots are taken, right? Remember, 1 is KDA slot, 1 is 6 true damage slot. So all the slots are taken, and then we just roll. We're just looking for the strongest forecast. I mean, ideally, it's just the Caitlyn here, right? Or Big Shot Ezreal. I'm down for Big Shot Ezreal. Fuck it, right? Big Shot Ezreal, good, like we said earlier. And then now we do the center replacement, right? Hodge goes on the Akali, and then Red Buff goes on Ezreal, and then Archangel can go on Ari, probably Ari. I'm down for Ari. Yeah, so I'm doing all the replacement here. I'm doing the Red Buff Ezreal, the Archangel Ari, like we planned, like in the future, like we planned super far early that we were gonna replace this Senna, super far early that we were gonna replace this Nico, and then now I realized I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think I put Echo in my planner. That's why you should always put everything in your planner. That way you don't miss anything. I should have Echo 2 by now, right? Always put everything in your planner. But you can see here, this true damage Ezreal is a beast, but he does have a tendency to run in and die. Like he almost killed himself this fight. So if we can, we do want to end up with Caitlyn. Okay, if we do want to end up with Caitlyn. There's no way we play this Kaisa. So I'm still rolling. I'm rolling for a Kiana right now, right? Because I'm thinking like, oh, okay, we got the Caitlyn, nice. I'm thinking like, oh, I'm like 30 gold. Like, what am I saving money for? Trying to Kiana too, I guess. So, I'm down to roll until Kiana, but low key, we can probably just chill and then play for Kiana 2. Like right now, I'm just playing for Kiana 1 again. This is like a fourth. This is like a fourth mindset. Because Kiana is good, but if we want a top 1, we need Kiana 2, which is we need money for that, right? So we need to not just spend all our money if we're stable, right? Remember, you want to roll when you need to get stronger, and if you're stable, you do not need to get stronger yet. And you see the 6 true damage Caitlyn is like almost one-shotting the enemy backline. It's actually insane, right? Actually insane. So I should be making 20 here. Just saw all this useless shit. We don't need any of this. I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking like super giga cap. Like, oh, if I replace Caitlyn with Caitlyn 2, no. Like, I don't have 8-bit. Like, I'm not replacing. I'm not touching this Caitlyn. We're ending Caitlyn here, right? So I should have made 20 there. Actually hit the Kiana. I think I'm just rolling like for fun. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But now the board is done. We just need Kiana 2, Kennen 2, and Lilia 2, and that's it. And that's the game. And then this is the first. Right? This is the top 2. Right from this spot. Oh, this guy is like, oh, that guy is like giga capped. I don't know what happened here, but that guy was like level 10, 2-star every legendary. You probably don't beat this guy, right? It's okay. There may have been a way to first this game, but this guy goes first. That's fine. The point is that we just top 2 for free, okay, with the spat. Oh, and then here you start making Kiana items, right? You might be thinking, oh, what about like finish Ari items? You can finish Ari item. I think gunplay is reasonable here. I was just like, maybe Kiana can farm some stuff with a protector. She gets the mana so she can insta-cast. But you can convince me that you should just make Ari item. That's fine. And then here we're just rolling down for Kiana 2. We're just going to lose to the Giga Cap out board. But we're going to beat the other guy. We end up top 2, okay? And so this is the basic way to play the true damage spat, okay? And now let me show you the second game here. I have a second game here for you guys. I have a second game for you guys where I hit the spat late, okay? So let me show you what the spot looks like. So I have Young, Wild, and Free. That's the important thing to note. And I had a strong board. I was the win streaker for the majority of the game. Took an Ari off carousel. I'm thinking of playing Ari, right? I'm thinking of playing Ari here because I had a Nashers. And then open cell, this is just the standard 4-2 roll down. We're just looking to forecast carry here, right? And then the instant we find something acceptable, again, we just play it. We're just going to play this. And then we're not going to, it doesn't mean we're going to end on this Karthus, but it does mean we're going to try and go 9 with it. Okay, we're trying to stabilize. When do the point of your 4-2 roll down is to find a playable board with as little money as possible. Okay, playable board meaning a stable board, which means like 2-star forecast carry. Okay, usually speaking. Well, pretty much almost always 2-star forecast carry. There are some exceptions like RE3 items with like Sentinel Blitz, playing 6 Sentinel, but 9 times out of 10, okay, you want a 2-star forecast carry. So this is my board. This is my 4-2 board. And we're just gonna play this. We're like chilling. We're like, okay, I'm just thinking like at this spot, I'm like thinking, okay, like I guess maybe we like encart this. Like I'm trying to go 9. Maybe I could like sell card this like a level 9. Not exactly sure, but it's looking fine. And then we have little buddies, so we just play super fan the entire game, right? and then let's fast forward here where I get the spat. Okay, I see a Kiana with a spat on carousel. Oh shit. Right? It's time. And now you don't have to play true damage spat. Remember, the second best spat is Pentakill spat. So what we can do here is end Karthus and play the Gnar over Kennen for the super fan Pentakill. And then we play a 7 Pentakill on 9 playing Yorick plus like Viego, okay? And then we're just 7 Pentakill like that. Okay, because right now we're 3, Gnar is 4, Spat is 5, Yorick is 6, and then, I don't know, like, Kill or something. Okay, that's 7. 7 Pentakill is we can end on 7 Pentakill. So that's like the current plan right now. Like, okay, I want a Pentakill like this Akali or something, right? So if we fast forward here, we're just gonna go 9, right? And then I'm trying to get a chain for the Pentakill, and you can see I'm team planner everything. If you want to see like how I do it, I'm just putting in the Pentakill units that I don't have, so that they're marked so that I don't miss them like I did the Echo last game. That was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, we're just trying to play the Pentakill. And then actually on the item drops, I don't have a single chain. Okay, on the item drops, I don't have a single chain. I'm like, oh, fuck. No chain. And I don't want a dead spat, obviously, right? Okay, so how do we cap out here? Oh, we're playing true damage, okay? So we're true damage spat. So then you need to go back in the team planner. Go back in the team planner and find all the true damage units. Remember, what is it? It's the Senna, it's the Echo, right? We need Senna, we need Echo, and then we would ideally like to end on Caitlyn. Again, it's the same thing, right? We're just gonna try to make the pivot. When do we make the pivot? Not now, because our board is good, and we would have to spend a lot of money, probably 70 gold, to go to make the same board, to make the same strength board. Okay, so therefore we should go 9 and then try and fix the board. Here I should probably be aiming my Akali on the TF. If I lose this fight, it's a placement. It's a positioning diff. It's a positioning diff. I did not remember to position my Akali to aim the TF, but it's okay. You see me pumping. I'm probably gonna 5-5 it or 6-1 it again. We can watch these fights a little bit, but remember, if we lose by like 2 units or less, it's looking good. I even won. Fuck it, I'm down to 6-1. So we fast forward here. I have Young, Wild, and Free. Still losing by 2 units, looking good. And then what am I looking for? I'm looking for a Kiana pair. I'm looking for a Kali item. That's a Kiana pair. I'm down for Kiana pair. Another item you could do is Sterex Akali. I'm not a fan of that. I'm down for Guardbreaker Akali though. Redemption's okay, not really. I'm just down for Kiana pair because if you have Kiana 2, she's insane, right? So let's fast forward here. Don't level yet. We're just gonna 6-1 it and we're gonna open sell. And you can sell here. We're for sure cannot end card this. This guy is a Yone 3. We will lose this Yone every single round. My Carthage will lose this Yone every single round, pretty much. But I killed a bunch of units here, so that's really good. Again, another 1 unit loss. Amazing. Amazing. And then we go 9 here, and then we open so card this, and we look for the board, okay? So you have everything in the team planner. All you have to do is just press D and only click on those units. And that's what makes a team planner so good, is that you can just ignore everything that doesn't have a mark on it, right? So open so card this, start rolling. We just start rolling here, and then I'm just like, okay, keep going. We're looking for our 4-cost carry. Do I even make that? I don't even know if I make that. I don't know if we have space for that, right? Like, we're like, remember last game? Remember 1 slot KDA, 1 slot 6 true damage. Oh, that's takeable. We learned, remember last game, that Big Shot Ezreal is good, 8-bit Caitlyn is good, right? That's pretty much the 2 main ones we're looking for. And since we're 9, pretty much guaranteed to hit. There's no way we can miss. And we should probably just sell Lucian Bard. Like, don't get confused, right? All right, just play this stuff. And then we're 4 true damage, 5 true damage. So that means we need Echo. The Guard Breaker, we're just looking for the best Ezreal item here. So then we just end up with this. And then Nashor just goes on this Nashor should have actually gone on Kiana. Even though she can't use the AP, she can use the attack speed after casting. But I probably wanted to greed it a bit. And then I was just like, fuck it. Let's just make 6 true damage here because I think it's just better. And then this is the board again. We're back to where we were from last game, right? This is the board. 6 true damage, 4 cost, ranged carry. Just holding the super fan item plus true damage spat plus 1. And then the RE is our KDA, and then that's it. And then we have Kiana. And then this can just go 10, right? So from here, you just go 10, right? And then we just win I'm pretty sure we just win every round, right? And then fast forward here, we're just going 10 here, right? On Carousel, we're looking for a Kiana item or an Akali item. Let's fast forward here. I greeted. I didn't make the. We went back because I didn't make the Morello on the Kiana. Didn't think it was good enough. But funnily enough, we end up with a bow, so it ends up being a thing. Ends up being a Nashor's, and then I actually end up taking a KDA spat off Carousel instead of an actual item. I think this is debatable for sure. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to make an Akali item or a Kiana item. But this KDA spat Giga caps because I can now drop Ari. Okay? That's the thinking. Because not KDA slot, remember, we're playing the Super Fan plus KDA. The Ari can now be dropped. right? So I actually think KDA spat does cap extremely high. I'm like, oh, I can just KDA. I KDA the Akali. It's funny because I true damaged her earlier. But yeah, I KDA the Akali, and now I can play a random ass Alawi. And then I actually just went 10 here. And I'm thinking, okay, we're just gonna play like random shit, like random legendaries. And then if what's it called? If I lose, I can sell the Ezreal and play a legendary chosen true damage. Okay, that's the thinking. And then I'm just trying to position Kiana for this this Yone, but he's got QSS, so it doesn't really matter. You can see Kiana is stuck on Yone, but he's got QSS. But she's doing her best. The Ezreal and Kiana did in fact kill the Yone, so that was really good. And then yeah, and then this guy dies. That was our oh, actually they both die. So I actually just killed them both on accident. But yeah, I would have sold the Ezreal and looked for a legendary true damage chosen if I was started losing. Okay, and that's basically the game. Like it's basically true damage spat in a nutshell. When you get a spat and you're not playing 8-bit Riven, you just play true damage by default. You play the super fan board with the true damage plus 1 KDA, usually Ahri, and then you're looking for Ezreal and Caitlyn on level 8 or 9, but you are down to take the first 4-cost chosen. Okay, and just slam true damage spat on them. Literally anything. I don't care. Could be Karthus, could be Viego, could be Zed, could be Caitlyn, could be Ahri, could be Ezreal, could be Akali. You can literally take anything. The TF is a little bit suspicious. I'm down to try the TF though. Okay, and that's basically the board. And then like you just try and fit in 6 true damage with Kiana. Sometimes you can play Yasuo, but a little bit suspicious. And you just play the KDA, you just play the 6 true damage, and you go 9, you cap out with Kiana 2, and you call it a day. Okay? And hopefully you guys learned how to abuse true damage spat by watching this video. If you didn't, let me know in the comments why / if there's anything else you need me to explain. But yeah, if you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments. I will be able to let you guys know what's up. But yeah, basically, get spat, make true damage spat, take top 4. Easy, GG. Okay? Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Yeah, and I hope these videos are helpful to you guys. Alright, peace.